He had a good relationship with his parents, she had a good relationship with her parents, then why they are still struggling in their marriage? Why do people coming from a good family still fail at emotional intimacy? And this is where we misunderstand that what good actually means. Good relationship doesn't always mean emotional safety, healthy boundaries, freedom to express, space for anger, space for vulnerability. Sometimes it simply means an obedient child, responsible child, no conflict, no rebellion, and high achievements. And that's a functional family. And functional is not always mean emotionally healthy. Emotional unavailable is not gender specific. We usually say men are emotionally unavailable, but that's not always true. Women can also be hyper independent, avoid conflict, emotionally guarded, struggles in receiving love, and afraid of vulnerability. A boy who has always heard, "Don't cry, are you a girl? Be strong." He will grow up as a very logical person and will struggle expressing his emotions. And at the same time, the girl who was told, "Follow this, don't argue," and had strict parents will grow up suppressing her needs and will struggle in saying no. Different conditioning, but same emotional pattern. And sometimes we see whether it's a male or female, but they are overly attached or emotionally attached to their parents. But what happens? They become an emotional support to the parent, took responsibility too early. That child felt that making my parent emotionally safe or mentally safe or safe in all manner is my responsibility. And in that whole process, they took that pressure. And what happens? They learn loyalty, but not emotional independence. And when marriage demands boundaries, vulnerability, maturity, their nervous system goes panic, like literally panic. Because in this whole process, they learned how to become a good child, but there's a different skills or different mindset we need when it comes to being a good child and a good partner. A good child follows rule, avoid conflicts, and seek approvals. But a good partner communicates need, handle conflict maturely, set healthy boundaries, and tolerate discomfort. Now, these two are a total different skills. So, if you were rewarded for peacemaking, you may struggle with honest confrontation. But here's is the truth. Most marriage doesn't fail because one is broken. They struggle because two unhealed nervous systems trying to love each other. One withdraws, another one chases. One shuts down, one over explains. One needs space, one fear abandonment. And then it becomes a pattern, a dance, not a villain story. When intimacy increases, the childhood trauma or that pressure pops up. Closeness feels like a pressure. Conflict feels like a rejection. And silence feels like danger. So both partner reacts not from present but from that childhood pattern. But now here is the main thing. This is not about blaming men, this is not about blaming women and not blaming parent, because even they are carrying that pattern, they did what they knew the best. And in our system, emotional intelligence is rarely taught. So now, as an adult, healing becomes our responsibilities, because if you keep blaming either your partner or your parents, you're gonna attract same pattern in your relationship, in your career, in this life and next life, and so on and so forth. So the moment we take the responsibility, the healing starts. Because love never feels like survival mode. It's the safest feeling to feel. It's the highest vibration of the universe. So if this whole video was helpful, from now never comment men are like that, women are like that, and so on. Say, healing is my responsibility. Take care, Hari Om, stay blessed.